Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all okay. I just want to put a quick message out there because somebody that was living next door to me took their own life last night, shot themselves in the head, and nobody even heard the gun. I didn't hear it, but I had a really weird, uncomfortable feeling last night because I know that I'm sensitive to energy. And I just felt really unsettled and I had a hard time sleeping, and I'm guessing that was why. So, usually when I'm placed in situations or I experience things, it's because there's like a message there for someone else. So I know that there's a lot of people who are under heavy right now, and they feel like they got a foot right on their throat. And usually that foot is your own. I mean, honestly, it's usually your own foot. But I just wanted to say, whether I'm speaking to people in particular or just general, is that that's never the answer. Things are never that bad. There's a lot of people right now. We're going through karma on a grand scale, on a mass scale, because of the way that we treated Mother Earth and the planet, the disrespect that we had for animals and the planet and each other. And there are also people who are going through their own individual karma like I did. It took me a while to understand that that's what it was I was going through, and it made it so much easier for me to go through it because I wasn't fighting it every day saying, why me, why me? Empaths don't play the victim role. We understand the part that we played in everything, and we evolve. That's another difference between the super empath and the narcissist, is that the narcissist doesn't know how to fix themselves and better themselves like empaths do. Eventually, when empaths wake up and we're using our empathic side and not our narcissistic side anymore, we actually want to do better. We want to evolve, and which is why we get sober and we eat healthier and we start working out. And then when you do those things and you're kind to your inside, you become kind on the outside. It shows. It just kind of reflects on everything that you do and how you are with people and how you interact. So even for the people who betrayed me, that's not the answer. How could I expect God to forgive me for some of the fucked up shit that I did, and me not forgive my betrayers or people who just weren't there for me? I'm assuming that this person probably felt alone during tough times. And I'm sitting, ironically, across from a cemetery right now, because I was just about to say, like, why do people have to wait till someone's dead to apologize and say things to them that they need to hear? Why do people have to pass away for people to bring flowers? It's something that you can do right now. When people say, I should have, I could have, and I would have, well, you can, so just do it. If there's something that you need to say to somebody and there's something that you need to fess up for or apologize for, do it. It's probably eating you alive, and not everybody is the same. It's like one of those things where a lot of narcissists think that people react to things and act just like they do. So they wouldn't accept someone's apology if someone did them wrong. So they think everybody is like that. I am not like that. I am a totally different person than anybody who's known me before knows. So for my empaths who are awakened, what's happening now is, if you find yourself by yourself, right? Most of the time, this is because it was manufactured this way by the universe, so that while you're fixing yourself and working on yourself and healing and going through the dark night of the soul and healing past life trauma, any childhood trauma, any kind of illnesses that you have, because we heal ourselves naturally. We don't need medication. Our bodies were actually built to heal themselves with emotion. So the universe wants you to see who was there and who wasn't, who are your ride or dies. So look at the people in your life right now while you're going through something difficult, because everybody's going through something. And for somebody to come off like they're not, they're probably going through the most. In my experience, they're going through the most. So look around and see who's on your team right now. Because when you come up, and you're going to come up, you know, to give back to those people or that person. A lot of people don't know how to just apologize for things. So they'll actually keep taking hits on the chin over and over and over again. And some people actually die with this before they will swallow their pride enough to actually do that. But the universe and God will not take their foot off your neck until you do the right thing. I've experienced it. That's how I know. And I don't know if any of you have ever been dealt with privately by God, but it's scary, but it's always what's best. He literally is my best friend. He is my love. He's my father. He's my mother. He's my therapist, my protector, my provider, my guide, my guru, my workout coach. And I don't honestly know where I would be right now without him. And I'm just so grateful every single day that I have my awakening, even though there are tough times. You know, I have tough days as well, but I know how to spiritually ground myself and remind myself of how special that I am and how loved I am by the universe, and how I have a very important role to play to raise the vibration of this planet. So there's a lot of people relying on the light workers right now. Light workers, I think everybody has a misconstrued opinion on light workers always having great lives. And no. The reason that we have to go through all kinds of bullshit and betrayal and gossip and slander and backstabbing, because it strengthens you. It strengthens you spiritually so that you can be able to in turn help other people who are going to go through the same thing. So for the people out there who feel like that's the option for you, is to take your life, I just want to let you know, one, things are never that bad. And usually if you feel like there's a foot on your neck, it's usually your own. You know, taking accountability for every part that you played in for whatever reason you're in the situation you're in right now, I promise you, is going to be tough, but it's going to take this weight off your shoulders that you're going to notice, no doubt. So, it's so beautiful out today. When you go outside, God talks to you through the wind, through the breeze. So go outside if you have any questions for him and ask, whether it's out loud or to yourself. You'll get an answer in the breeze. When I'm outside and I ask him something and it's a yes, the breeze will pick up. When it's a no, it becomes still. Learn to notice and hear nature speaking to you. Because when we rely on the unknown, which is what I'm being guided by right now, it's scary, because we're so used to wanting control and having our next step planned out. And, you know, how the fuck did that work out for everybody? I don't know about you, but that shit did not work out well for me, because it was like I was driving the car blindfolded and shit. So the term Jesus take the wheel, I guess that's the same thing, right? So, but like I said, I have more faith in what I can see, because I've been betrayed and disappointed by so many people that I could see. So, and I've forgiven. I'm okay with it, because it made me such a strong person. When you bounce back like this and you become spiritually grounded and you have your spiritual strength, you realize that holding on to that only hurts you. Because if the other person or people on the other side don't feel the same, you'll literally be stuck in this vicious cycle of Why? Just know what part you played in it. Apologize for that. Know what part they played in it. Apologize for them and shit. And keep it moving. So, when you take your own life in the afterlife, this is what happens. You wind up over and over and over again replaying in your head every betrayal and every wrong thing that you've done in this lifetime and others. You also are, it's like a constant movie reel of all the bullshit, not the good stuff in your life, but all of the people's faces who you betrayed, or even the people's faces who you maybe disappointed and that are sad that you're gone. It's not the way to go. It's not an easy way out. I promise you that. If that was the case, I mean, shit, I think at this point, most of the world would be doing this shit. Stay ground. This is almost over. It's almost over. This is a trial period for our strength and our character. I promise you that. So I hope everybody's grounding themselves. I hope that you're meditating. I hope that you're eating healthy, because the negative energy that's flying around right now because of what they're doing at CERN with this dark matter and antimatter, and they're trying to recreate the God particle and the Big Bang Theory, and with them doing that, they unleashed a whole bunch of negative energy from other dimensions, which is like the paranormal, and it will affect you big time if you're drinking a lot and doing drugs and eating shitty food. So make sure you keep your vessel clean, and it won't affect you. I literally, it doesn't affect me at all, and if I feel any kind of little like, right? I just immediately go outside. The second I walk outside, the negative energy is gone. So, just trying to like give you little tips on the shit that I do. I don't feel like this works for the wicked. I don't feel like there's anything that the wicked can do at this point, because this is your time to get karma. But I do know that a lot of the wicked are thinking about taking their lives. And I still don't think that's the way to go. You know, everybody wants to do this, that, and the other, and put all this negative energy out there and betray people and steal from people and kill people and rape people and take kids and shit. But then when you get your shit back, it's like you can't handle it. You know, this makes you a punk. Whether you're female or male, it makes you a coward. And I don't know about you, man, but I actually care if people think that I'm a coward. No one can call me a coward. No one can call me a betrayer, a cheater. I've lied. I've stolen. We've all done crazy shit, you know? It's like there's not one person that I know that can tell me that they'd never done something that they're not proud of. Anyway, just wanted to give a quick message. Rest in peace to the person who did that, because I hope that they're in a better place, though. I hope they went to a better place. I don't know what the reasoning was, but I'm assuming that this person felt like they had nobody when they were in a bad situation. So just know, if you have somebody that you care about in your life and you need to say something to them, and I'm not saying this from a personal perspective, say it now before you're standing over somebody's grave crying and now all of your feelings come out. That's all I got. Have love for each other. We're all one being. When that person goes, maybe I feel like this because I know we're all one being, and people have a distorted view of this, and the separation thing, it's a mirage. So just know that this is not the worst that can happen. That this shit that's going on is almost over. They're losing. The dark is losing. We already won. It's already written, though. So just remember that. Remember that your story is already written and you already won. Remember that every single day. I love you guys. I am out.